Remember that spirituality is the truth of who we are. So it's not like becoming a rocket scientist. We're going to inner space, not outer space. Outer space, you need a lot of degrees. Inner space, you don't need any degree. So it's coming home to you. So, and this is very important because there are a lot of people who would convince you that in order to be spiritual, you need to buy this or do this or have a certificate in that or do this course or whatever it may be. It's coming back to the self, which means that my only task is freeing myself of that which isn't spirit, right? If we say spirituality is commitment to seeing the world as spirit, have a body, so it's not about letting go of the body, but it's about what is it that keeps me from living as spirit? What is it that keeps me from being awake, from being connected? Well, it's things like my ego. Which puts me in a box. And again, as I was saying in one of my circles earlier today, the ego is the same that tells you you're the worst as the best. Most of us think of ego as arrogance, but the ego is just as much the one who says you're stupid, you're worthless, as the one who says you're brilliant, you're the best. They're just different aspects on the same pendulum swing of the ego. So the ego keeps me away from that. A sense of being not enough keeps me from that, because then I need to look to the world to fill me. So whether through buying things, whether through eating things, whether through drinking things, whether through any one of numerous ways, I'm going to try to fill myself. These are things that pull me away from spirit. Not the food itself, not the material possessions themselves, but my drive for them to fill me. These are the sorts of things that keep us away from living as spirit. So that desire that says, I need this, I need that. If I had this, if I had that, if I were this, if I were that. The ego, I am this, you are that. All of the things that put us in boxes. Fear. But fear, of course, is just another reflection of not enoughness. Because fear is the thing that says, oh my God, I'm going to fail. Oh my God, people are going to laugh at me. Oh my God, I'm going to make a fool of myself. Okay. Chances are, we're all going to fail at some point in our life. You hear lots of stories. I can't pull them off out of my head at the moment, but lots and lots of stories of the geniuses of history and how they all failed. I mean, how Einstein failed math and how this one failed this. Just all of these stories. How many times someone's brilliant invention was rejected. How many times someone's transformative book was rejected. Whatever it may be. We all fail. But if I'm coming from a place of I'm not enough, well, then I can't fail. Because then the fear of what people will say, the fear of the humiliation, the fear of the shame, the fear of experiencing my own not enoughness is going to keep me from even trying. And so it's going to keep me boxed in. According to my roles, I'm going to need to keep hearing voices in my head that say, no, don't try that. That's a stupid idea. You can never do it. You're not smart enough. So ego, fear, desires, all of that. all of which, by the way, have been programmed into us. I spent this afternoon talking about the authentic self with 3 different, groups of people, and we peeled apart, well, what's not authentic? And it's all that which we've been programmed to believe. Programmed by our parents, programmed by society, programmed by the culture, programmed by well-meaning but a little misdirected educators. And I've adopted those. So in order to connect spiritually, I need to allow myself to be free of those. And beautifully, one of the easiest ways of freeing yourself of those things is just recognizing them. It's what I refer to as the Wizard of Oz phenomenon. The minute you pull back the curtain and actually look at what it is you're running from and fearful of, it actually turns out not to be very big, but to be very, very small. With a projector. That it just projects all over our psyche. Lots of darkness. Lots of badness. Lots of worthlessness. Lots of this, lots of that. But it's just the way we've been programmed. And it's actually very small. But we have to have the courage to pull back the curtain and look at it. And then it literally tends to dissipate before our eyes. And where it doesn't, you bring in tools to counter that, counter those messages with the opposite message.